Welcome to the Gaming Cube,
number one video gaming podcast
in the country.
Alright, hi guys, and welcome to the Gaming Cube podcast, the number one video reviewing gaming podcast in the UK. This is your host, Tom Dallard, along with my army of two, Chris Elliott,
right,
and Joshua Wildish. So in today's featured episode, we're going to be covering the main topics that everybody wants to know, such as the most anticipated games for this year, 2015, our favourite games of last year, 2014, and we might hear a bit of coverage from Chris, especially all about Batman, all things related to Batman. So yeah, hopefully that will be coming up. So let's get straight into it, guys. We'll start off with favourite games of 2014, and we'll go with you first, Chris. What was your favourite game or games of 2014?
Well, Tom, The Evil Within is my favourite game of 2014 because I like the storyline to it and it has very realistic graphics. There's also a 15 to 20 hour gameplay, so you don't get bored at the game itself.
Yeah.
As for most anticipated, it's got to be Batman for me because the graphics definition looks a lot better, and you know, get to drive a tank in this game. With the other previous Batman, you haven't been able to.
Is it a tank or is it the Batmobile?
It's a Batmobile,
well,
not a tank.
No, at one bit you get to drive a tank.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not a tank. It's a Batmobile.
I swear it's a Batmobile.
It's the Batmobile.
Oh, my bad, Batmobile.
Yeah.
You have to drive the Batmobile.
It's the Batmobile
It's
from.
the Batmobile.
It's the Batmobile from the movies. You know, that's got the cannon that comes up.
Dark Knight. Yeah.
My bad. Well, the Batmobile for the first time, but it looks very interesting.
It looks pretty sick, to be honest.
With Scarecrow being the main villain as well.
Yeah.
Protagonist. There you go. Fancy word.
That's a very good word. Oh, by the way, we were talking about favourite games of last year, 2014. So obviously, what was your... So obviously, that's one of you... We'll come on to that in
Evil Within was favourite game last year.
Okay. Do you have any others for last year?
Well...
or was that the main one you played?
14 probably as well.
Rubbish.
Josh, you can't say anything. You're not a fan of sport, okay? You can't say anything about that.
It's EA and it's FIFA. There's
Josh,
only one good FIFA game.
Josh,
that's 13.
We all know that EA, or Electronic Arts, as most of them know as, are the American devils of the video gaming industry in America. So there you go. Yes, I said that. Right, we'll go on to you now, Josh. What about yours? What was your favourite games, or do you have one particular game of last year that you enjoyed playing the most?
I can say my top 5 of 2014.
Sure, go ahead.
My top 5 would be, at number 5, it's got to be Assassin's Creed Unity.
Okay. Yeah, good game, I agree.
The reason it's number 5 is due to the fact that at release, so many game
so many bugs.
Were out.
Yeah, oh my god, I was so angry with that.
I was running across to sneak attack a guy from behind.
Air assassination.
Yeah. And then suddenly, I jumped up and was on top of the chandelier.
Wow. That's probably the worst I've heard so far.
Then I fell out the map.
Is that worse, or like when I jump from the top of a building, you do the swan dive into like a barrel of hay or whatever that may be? I did that, and then I glitched back to the top, it redid it, and then I missed the barrel of hay and I died.
No, I did it.
Sick glitch, guys.
I went into the barrel of hay and through the map.
Oh my god.
That's like...
Jesus Christ. Blame Ubisoft for that. Right, number 4. What's your number 4?
Number 4 would probably be the Lego movie video game.
Okay. That's surprising coming from you.
It may be a Lego game, but
that's surprising coming from you.
It's actually very fun and quite easy achievements, and I love getting easy achievements. Because I'm not like Brown Man from Rooster Teeth, who's just, or Ray. Well,
shout out to Rooster Teeth. A lot of people listen to this already.
Who just goes for every achievement possible.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that, but if it's too difficult, like collectibles, nah. Like Assassin's Creed Unity collectibles, they show up on the map. Yeah, I'll go for those.
Yeah. Right, so that's number 4. How about number 3?
I think it's got to be Hearthstone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
very interesting.
It's a card game, but it's a good one in the fact that you can't trade cards, so people can't just. It's kind of good in the fact that cards you get are your cards and no one else can get them.
Mm-hmm.
So like people who get duplicates of the ultra rare cards, or the legendaries as they're known, can't just trade it to a friend for one of the most common cards ever.
Oh god,
And
that
the
makes no sense.
And the fact that if you get so many duplicate cards, you can then just decraft them to get a card you want,
Yeah.
due to the fact that there's no trading.
Oh yeah, definitely. You have any thoughts on that, Chris, or whatsoever? You're not really into them sort of games, are you?
I kind of prefer a card playing in real life. You want
Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh, like real life. All right, so what about number 2?
It's probably, well, it's not really a game, but it's more of an expansion. Warlords of Draenor for WoW.
Okay, all right. Right, so we've covered them 4. How about number 1? What was your favourite game to play in 2014?
Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 4, wow.
I wanted to play that actually. Far Cry 4.
That came out near the end of the year, didn't it?
Yep.
It was like November time, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Have you completed it?
Not yet.
Oh.
I know how it ends.
Oh, you do know how it ends.
Most games I'll look up how, like, all cutscenes.
Oh, right, on YouTube or whatever.
In case I miss a few or whatnot.
Ah, okay, because you have alternate endings, don't you? There's
Yeah.
about 2 endings or 3 endings. I don't know how many there are in Far Cry. So that's your. So are you sure you're happy with that top 5?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So my games, I don't really have a top 5, so I'll just be listing out a few that I played in 2014. They don't have to be released in that year, so you can just say what were your favourite games of that year. So FIFA 15 for me, of course. I love FIFA. 2K15, WWE, I should mention, not NBA. Screw you, basketball and NBA players. And I'd also probably have to say... well, there was a beta/demo version of Evolve near the end of the year,
yeah, on Xbox.
and on Xbox One, I played that for a bit at one of my mates' house. So I'd have to say I'm getting that soon for my Xbox One when it does come out.
Yeah, with Evolve, my mate was like, it's just a hide and seek game. I'm like,
Yeah,
yes,
pretty much.
Yeah, but
Pretty
and he
much.
said, what's fun about that? You could say that's the same for Garry's Mod Hide and Seek. What's fun
Yeah.
about that? The
Prop
fact-
hunt.
Yeah, prop hunt.
That's the same, and I
It's the
love that
same,
game.
And that's amazing because
I love that game so
Play
much.
that on PC, Gary's mod.
Gmod is yeah. All PC platform, yeah. So yeah, that was all of our choices for 2014 favourite games. And now we're going to move on to, well, Chris started off earlier with Batman. So we got the favourite, most anticipated games this year, so 2015. And this time we'll start reverse. So I'll start off with my favourite anticipated games. My favourite anticipated game, Batman Arkham Knight, which looks absolutely sick. The graphics look amazing. The trailer, very, very well done. I love the fact that they've now stepped up, especially Scarecrow stepped up as the main villain, because Joker's now dead in terms of the storyline. So I love how they've done that. I really, really am looking forward to see how they do as Scarecrow as the main leader. I don't know. There's Mortal Kombat 10. Any views on that, guys?
Never played a Mortal Kombat in my life.
I don't really
No,
know
wait,
the
I
game,
played
to be honest.
one on the PlayStation when my dad owned it.
And that was it. You had no more fun after that.
I just couldn't get down the combos.
Yeah, this.
Because certain characters you can play have the OP combos that you can just press one button and it's, nope, you're never getting up.
Isn't that pretty much like Injustice
I
Gods
might
Among
play it,
Us?
Yeah, because I am a fan of
It's like bloody Green Arrow. Green Arrow is just so OP on Injustice
he
Gods
is,
Among
but-
Us. And then you got people like Solomon Grundy, who's meant to be good, but they're just terrible.
So is Nightwing. He's very
Oh
good.
God, Nightwing,
Well,
Jesus.
You say terrible, it just depends. It's like Super Smash Bros. It depends on how much you play that
Yeah.
one.
Some people play
Yes.
well with certain characters.
Yeah.
Like, you can play the worst character there is, but if you know the combos, you can still do good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking on those lines, actually, of Super Smash Bros. Speaking on those lines, two new Mario games I found out are going to be released. Because when I was last looking online, I only saw there was one Mario game being released. It was like Mario Maker, but I've realised now there's two. There's now a Mario Party 10. If that,
Yeah.
please do excuse me if that's wrong, but basically there's going to be two new Nintendo games coming out for the Mario franchise. How do you feel about? What are your views and opinions on Mario,
I'm not
guys?
surprised because Mario The one that came out on the Wii U, Mario Kart 8, I think was very successful. It's a very successful
I agree.
franchise. So I'm not surprised they brought new ones out. But I'm glad they changed it a bit with obviously the Mario Maker.
Yeah, I think they're milking it now. I think they're milking it. There's been so many titles, over 50. There's got to be. It's been going to 1980?
I get that Mario's a popular character, but it's definitely been overdone. But you look at when actual Mario games come out, they're all basically the same levels and same characters, and nothing. They don't introduce new characters like in Halo. They kind of introduce a new villain.
Yeah.
And in terms of Mario Maker, it's a bit good in the fact that then people can then have their own level design, complicated. If you look in Trials, people make amazing maps for that, or Minecraft.
Yeah.
So Nintendo's kind of going down that route, but at the same time, they're kind of being a bit lazy, saying, "We'll bring out a game where you can design levels." And then next time we want to bring out a Mario game, we'll take some of those levels.
Yeah, I think, like I was saying, I think they're totally milking it what it is now. I mean, you could say the same thing about Halo, but at least the story continues or it changes every game.
Yeah, that's true.
Mario's story... I'm sorry, am I the only one who's dumb enough here? Is there actually a story about Mario, apart from him trying to rescue Peach for the billionth time?
You think they would have just took Peach and locked her away in a castle?
This is just stupid.
If I was Mario, I would after the 10th time Bowser took Peach, I would have locked her in a dungeon. I would have took Peach, took her down to a castle, and locked her in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Or said, keep her Bowser. Too much effort.
You know what, Chris? You might as well just move in permanently. Just get laid up in a bloody bed. That's your kingdom now. You sleep there. Jesus Christ, the amount of times you get kidnapped. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on from that godforsaken franchise, for God's sake. Another one. I've actually got down on my notes here, Devil's First, but I when I looked at the back of it at research just a couple of minutes ago, it's called Devil's Third. So, yeah, I'm kind of bad onto that. So, in terms of that, it looks like I don't know much. But for what I've heard about it, it looks kind of good. It's got the same sort of unique perspective on the horror genre of video games. It's similar to the game you play, Chris, The Evil Within, but obviously every horror game has to have its own unique story.
I'm hoping they don't have the same as usual horror-type games. I hope it's first person, mainly. But... The Evil Within's very good, so I might look forward to playing Devil's First, whatever it's...
Devil's Third. Yeah. Devil's Third, I'll correct you there, it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I messed it up last time, so it's fine.
What platforms do you know if it's coming out for?
As far as I know, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I'm not too sure about PC. Probably, but what they do usually with big titles they put on and they release on the online and you can watch trailers and all that, it's usually on mainstream consoles, i.e. Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
And also
PC Master Race.
Oh, PC of course. PC. Well, you got massive PC gamer over there in Josh.
They put Arkham Knight on PC. You can play that on PC. So a lot of big games.
Well,
some of them they are putting.
They put Batman games on PC. Every single one's on PC.
Well, they wanted to reach to every single target audience / market they can get.
That and they know that the level
more sales.
The fact that on PC you're not restricted on how you can make the environment look. You can increase the quality. Console, it's locked. You can't change a thing on how it looks.
Yeah, I agree. But just moving on to a different subject now, because obviously those are our most anticipated games of 2015. Later on, when we finish recording this, I'm going to add in some audio for you guys to listen to. It's going to be a few interviews what me, Josh and Chris got from a couple of weeks ago. Well, I should say a month ago, actually.
Yeah.
We got interviews with a few people on the street of Stratford upon Avon, and we got their own take on how long they've been a gamer, that sort of thing, really. So later on in the show, you'll be able to hear and listen to their responses, and it's worth a listen, actually. So, but coming up next, I think we should move on to probably one of the final topics we've got to discuss as a free, and then we'll let you do your Batman stuff, Chris, for a very brief time. For this one, the big question: what platform gamers are we? So this is the big question. So it's either like Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. Those are the main three. So myself, I'll start off. I'm an Xbox fan. I love the Xbox so much. Nobody's going to convert me from Microsoft, as bad as they are. Well, every company has their own downfall, some way or the other. But Xbox is always going to be number one. Very first console I owned, very first game I played on there was Halo Combat Evolved, and I've loved it since. So over a decade I've had it for. So I just love it. So how about you, Chris? What platform are you a fan of mostly?
I've got to be Xbox, because I've been with them, well, not proper from day one. I had a PS2, but I just love like playing on Xbox 360. I preferred it to the PS3, but I'm not really gonna convert like you. I'm gonna stay loyal with Xbox no matter how bad the product is. But yeah, I've played PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and Xbox is my favourite.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, I agree. Well, obviously, I know some people who jump ship. I used to say, to go to PlayStation because they have better graphics, they have better this, better that. I don't care. At the end of the day, I get enjoyment of playing a game on Xbox 360, original Xbox, Xbox One, whatever that may be, and that will never change for me. How about you then, Josh?
It's a tricky one, see, because I first started playing, the first thing that ever got me into games, I'm ashamed to say this, is World of Warcraft during its first ever expansion, the Burning Crusade.
Oh, God.
But the first...
Such a big nerd, man.
But I didn't play it for long, and then when the first thing that actually got me into gaming was Xbox 360 with... Black Ops Zombies, because that was amazing.
Very good.
I did own, it was the family. We did own a PlayStation for a bit. It was fun, but there weren't many good games, and the controller was too small. Not sure about PS4 anymore. I own a 360. I would say PC, but the fact that it's a close one between one and like the Xbox and PC, because PC you can obviously have better sound, better graphics, better quality. It's all the games that are cheaper. Like any game that comes out on the one mostly comes out on the PC as well, and it's like £20-30 cheaper.
I'd say the better games that come out for the Xbox then.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the PS4 because there's no games there that come out exclusive to PS4 apart from The Last of Us. But I ain't going to get a PS4 just for that.
I know.
360, there's Halo, big fanboy of it, and there's also there's also EA games there, because EA games are easier to get on the 360 than on PC. Because on PC you have to download Origins, and that's annoying. It's a lot harder to use than Steam, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'd have to. End of the day, though, I'd have to say,
What have you been longer playing for? Because whichever one you've been playing for the longest, you have to go that you're a fan of.
That's a tough one. That is a tough one, which I've played.
Right, pick right now. You got three choices: Xbox, PlayStation, or PC.
Well, I can say that it's not PlayStation. I'll play in terms of playing PlayStation.
So what are you then?
Currently it would have to be PC, because I play MOBAs and I absolutely adore Smite.
Okay,
and
fair enough.
It is coming to the Xbox One, so that may make me more of an Xbox player than.
So basically, what we're saying. So basically, the whole gist of this is that I am a Xbox gamer, fan, whatever you want to call myself. Xbox gamer and Chris.
PC.
And then we got Xbox/PC, mainly PC for Josh. Yeah.
Because MOBAs, League, Smite, the new Heroes of the Storm. No Dota. No, that's a rubbish MOBA.
Dota's rubbish. I don't like it. But anyway, yeah. So those are the main things, or we're the fans of the most. So 2 Xbox, 1 PC. So you're outnumbered here, Josh. Sorry about that, man. So coming on to one of the final segments of today's episode, we'll talk all about things about Batman. So we'll take it over to you, Chris. You can start with this segment, and me and Josh will pitch in if we feel like it. So please do go ahead.
Thanks, then, Tom. But yeah, there's a lot expected on this game, the Arkham Knight. But the Joker being dead, obviously Scarecrow being main villain, seeking to inflict fear on Gotham. But yeah, both the trailers look very good. And with the reveal trailer with Batman going into penguins with him and then Scarecrow taking over in mine, it looks.
And then the 120 mile per hour tank.
Yeah, but no.
The tank, yeah. Oh, that tank though.
That tank though.
The Batmobile, but
yes, that's correct. The Batmobile.
Yeah, it looks very fun to drive the Batmobile, and the graphics look, in my opinion, very realistic. Looks a lot like real life. And it's a very. I think Gotham is a bit bigger, and you get to explore a bit more than you did on.
Because if I'm correct, just sorry to interrupt you there, but if I'm correct, this is the first time in Batman, like in terms of, in my opinion, there's been loads of Batman games.
Yeah.
But as I watched a video last night about Honest Games trailers from Smosh Games, and they did an Honest Games trailer on Batman Arkham Asylum, and they were breaking it down where it hasn't been relevant until Arkham Asylum came along, saying, "Holy crap, this is how you make a Batman game."
I mean, Rocksteady are the people I think really can make.
Rocksteady are amazing when it comes to like Easter eggs, because in the first Batman game, Batman Arkham Asylum, was it?
Arkham Asylum, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
they had Easter eggs in there for Arkham Origins.
Yeah, because they know they were going to plan 2 more titles for it, but they didn't realise, holy crap, we're going to do one more in Arkham Knight.
And there was an Easter egg in Arkham Asylum that nobody found until the developers had to pitch
I found it.
It was Killer Croc, where you throw the Batarang.
No, there was a developer's room that nobody found.
Just to interrupt you there, guys. Sorry about that. Just to interrupt. But from what I know, if I'm correct, please do correct me, guys, if I am wrong. But I found an Easter egg on Arkham Asylum, and I believe it was in who was Quincy Sharp.
Yeah.
Quincy Sharp's office at Arkham Asylum. It was like on the wall where I can't remember his name now. You know that guy who has the markings on his arm? He has like tallies and all that. What's he called again?
Oh, Zaz.
Zaz.
Yeah.
Zaz was holding the female doctor in custody just right before she died when she got exploded. If you knock down that thing, they have a map of
Arkham City.
Yeah, very good. See, that's the Easter egg I found anyway.
And
when I found that out, I was like, I've got to try. So I did the glue gun on there, exploded it, went inside, and I was like, holy crap, they're making another one. I was like, this is so exciting.
Nobody knew about it or found it until the developers told them about how to get to it.
Yeah, I was one of them people.
I mean, I don't really go for Easter eggs.
Do you just go for the story-driven campaign?
I heard
go
about
for
the
it.
one where it's in Killer Croc's lair, where you have to throw the Batman through the hole, and you wake up Croc or whatever. But I think the speculation of who the Arkham Knight will be is adding a lot of hype to the game and drawing quite a lot of people in.
It would draw. It would draw relatively new fans.
Yeah.
Or people who like Batman. In general, either way, it's going to do them a huge favour. That's the best thing in a video gaming industry, in my opinion. Hyping something up so much that people, they will actually go and pay that much to go and actually just, have a look.
Yeah.
Just to have a look. And when they realise, holy crap, this is amazing, the money's well worth spending.
Can I just say, the Batman Arkham Knight video game, the collector's edition, the one you get the Bat statue, and then there's the Batmobile. They've misstated what the Batmobile is. They put it as fully transformable statue. It can't be a fully transformable statue then, because statues don't move.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You told me that the other week. I remember that. That's hilarious. I love that.
That's all from me. I'll pass you on to Tom now.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much wrapped up everything. We've got everything covered. Like I said, during the show, we will add in the audio for you guys, probably near the end or in the middle, depending, of the recordings of people we got from, up the high street, Stratford-upon-Avon. And then we interviewed 3 people, if I'm right?
From Maybird.
From the Maybird shopping centre. We couldn't get anybody else because nobody wanted to talk to us. That was relatively the bottom line of it. And
due to what the time was, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh Jesus, yeah on a Wednesday.
9 o'clock in the morning.
On a Wednesday to record,
trying to target people who aren't going to work, aren't shopping, and have gamers.
And the people who are going to work / college, university, whatever it may be, are our target audience. It's like, Jesus Christ, great research marketing ploy there, guys. Thank you, James, for that. But I think to cap it all off, I hope you have enjoyed listening to today's featured episode of the inaugural Gaming Cube podcast. It's worth a listen. Hopefully we get to do another one sometime, because I wouldn't mind doing this. I love this. But we have got a few things, one more thing to clear up. In terms of social media, you can follow us on many different social media platforms. We have our Instagram page, a Facebook, and a Twitter page. So Facebook is the Gaming Cube podcast. So search for it on there. Leave us a message what you thought of the show. The second one is Twitter at the Gaming Cube 15. Please go and follow us, guys. Worth your while. And the third one, Instagram. The Gaming Cube podcast. No, hang on. The Gaming Cube 2015. But between each word, make sure there's an underscore, because I accidentally put spaces when we were creating it. So that's all of our social media platforms, and once again, I hope you have enjoyed listening to the inaugural episode of the Gaming Cube podcast. I've been your host, Tom Dollar, along with Chris Elliott, and along with Joshua Wildish. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you.
Adios.
We'll catch you guys sometime in the future. Bye bye. Well, hi guys, Tom Dallard here from the Gaming Cube podcast. This is your host. I'm just here to inform you guys that I'm going to be adding some interviews. So earlier in the show, if you didn't catch it, I said I was going to add some Vox Pops, some interviews, because we went to Stratford High Street and we recorded some people. So I'm going to add them in now after this recording. So hope you enjoy listening to the recordings. They're a good listen. Only take you about 30 seconds to a minute, probably a minute and a half. So I'm going to add them now after this. So enjoy.
Have you ever played video games? If so, what console and why?
PlayStation games, because I've got too many kids and I'm bored.
So what has been your favourite video game, or like all time to play?
Far Cry 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So what is your favourite console to play on, and why would that console